evening, everyone, and welcome to Pittsburgh's Pennsylvania Motor Speedway. We are ready to go racing tonight for another action event, including the Cadet Frenzoid 25-lap special. Before we get started, we ask that you please rise. Gentlemen, if you could, remove your caps as we pay tribute to our country with the playing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
8 laps the distance. Green is out. Stevie Baker takes the lead in the Farm Use Auto Parts Richard Construction 0 down the back straightaway. Steffens runs second. Charlier is third, Mussolino fourth, and it's Ryder and Davis. .122.5 miles per hour average speed that lap for Steve Baker. Good race for second. Daryl Charlier slides into second in the 27C. Baker by nearly a straightaway. Castleventer 27 with Charlier at the pedals is second. Steffens third. Mussolino still fourth. Ryder fifth. And Michael Davis in the 7M. Baker turning that lap at 18.454. Baker at 18.454 that lap. That's almost 100. That's 123.234 miles per hour. Three laps to go. I don't think Steve's even lifted since the green flag dropped. Final lap. Farm Used Auto Parts Richard Construction 0. The West Virginia Rim Rider Stevie Baker will go to wire for the win. Second, Daryl Charlier. Third, Jimmy Steffens. Tony Mussolino fourth. Jason Ryder fifth, and Michael Davis. Green is out. Red Miley. Red Miley from Outside pull, darts into the lead. Geisler is second, Bassage is third. Then it's Ben Miley, John Garvin, and Mike Johnson. Ben Miley, the 99, moves to third. Jared Miley, your leader. Lynn Geisler, second. Jared's best lap, 18.628 so far, 18.628. Faster that lap at 18.512, 18.512. Mike Johnson now into fourth in the 2J. Geisler runs second. Ben Miley is third. Jared getting faster. He was 18.505 the last lap. Ben Miley, the 99, trying to close the gap on Lynn Geisler for second with 2 laps to go, 2 to go. Mike Johnson fourth, Mike Bassage fifth, and then John Garvin Jr. Geisler and Miley for second into 3. Miley to the inside in turn 4. They race up off the corner. The white flag waving. Ben Miley scored in second that lap. Lynn Geisler third in turn 2. Ben slides up in front of Lynn, who has to get out of the gas for a moment. And your winner will be Jared Miley. Ben Miley pushing high though in turn 4, and Lynn Geisler will get second. Ben Miley third. Mike Johnson fourth, Mike Bassage fifth, and then John Garvin Jr. Fox. Nick Kachuba, your early leader in car number 10. Schwartzmiller and Simmons side by side for second. Pat Weldon fourth in the 45. Bill Robertson in the 1B, Craig Catellus in the 64, Kurt Fish Jr. in the 00, Joey Catellus in the 33K and the 39 of Tyler Fox. Still your leader, Nick Kachuba in the Clark and Family Chiropractic, Colonial Beer, Hankey Farms Auto Grand Prix. Tyler Fox in a 39 has spun around on the back straightaway. Right off the second turn, caution is out. Caution on the speedway for Tyler Fox in car 39 at the entrance to the back chute. Green out. Back to battle some more. Kachuba had the lead. Jake the Snake tried to take it away down the back straightaway. Simmons, your new leader. Kachuba, Schwartzmiller, Weldon, Catellus, Craig, and the 1B of Bill Robertson all dancing together in turn 4. Pat Weldon off the pace in car 45. Pat Weldon into the pit area. And the Al's Cafe Auto Plus Chevy. Drivetrain problems. Going to need to push back to his pit stall. 2 to go for Jake the Snake Simmons. Nick Kachuba, Bobby Schwartzmiller, Craig Catellus 4, Joey Catellus 5th, and the 1B of Bill Robertson. Tyler Fox in the 39 and Kurt Bish Jr. in the 00 round out the field. This is lap number 6, 1 lap to go. Straightaway lead for Jake the Snake. Race for second up for grabs here on the final go round. Simmons is going to win it. Kachuba second, Schwartzmiller third, Craig Catellus fourth, Joey Catellus fifth. Behind your leader in the 92, Dave Slade in the B4 second, Gary Catellus in the 1K is third, then the 12 of Sean Thorne, the 17 of Dave McManus, and the 27 of Steve Webb. Halfway, the hot dog Sean Thorne in the 12 up into second. Dave Slade in the B4 third, Gary Catellus is fourth, Dave McManus and Steve Webb. Your leader is Bobby Heim. Sean Thorne going to make things interesting here as he's within a car length now of Heim. One lap to go. Sean Thorne going for the lead out of Vandergrift in the 12, and he's got it. Bobby Heim trying to get him back. It's going to be Thorne down the back straightaway in front. Off of 4, your winner, Sean Thorne. Bobby Heim second. Looks like, Gary Catellus maybe got third over Dave Slade. Cal Lucon is your leader. Danny Carolegas second. Colton Flinner in the 75 third. Michael Reft in the 9R fourth. Then Laura Lucon, Dennis Niederreiter, and Terry Kerr. Lucon turning laps at 20.507. They're about 2 seconds slower than the super lates. They were turning 18.5. Danny Carolegas may be the faster of the two, though. He is pulled even now. He was 20.1 the last lap. Lucon still your leader. Carolegas a half second quicker that last lap in the black and blue one. We've got ourselves a heck of a race for the lead. Two number ones trying to finish first. Carolegas into 3 and 4 has got the lead in turn 4. Now Michael Reft in the 9 trying to take third at the same time from Colton Flinner and does. Colton tries to get him right back into turn 1. Colton Flinner slides into third and then spins the car. Oh, Niederreiter into the right rear of him. Caution is out. That was a hard hit. Colton Flinner racing with Michael Reft for third. Third in turn 2 and got away from him. He spun around, and when he spun around, Dennis Niederreiter had nowhere to go in the 09 and ripped the whole right side out for that car. Danny the Greek, who picked up a win up at Dog Hollow a week ago, is your leader. He led the race here a couple of weeks ago where the car got hot. He's hot right now in a good way. White flag waving. Kyle Lucon, the defending champion, is second. Laura Lucon third. Michael Reft fourth. Jeff Pluro waving the checkered flag for Danny Carolegas. Second to Cal Lucon. Laura Lucon third. Michael Reft fourth, and Terry Kerr is fifth. Well, and the 99 of Bo Galemba from Charleroi. Green is out. Mark Moach Jr. in front. Derek Stefanik second. Nico DeBecco, just 14 years of age, sits in third. Justin Lamb in the 93X tried to take third away from the 1 of Nico DeBecco and does into turn number 3. Oil Can Lamb climbing to third. Bo Galemba running fifth in the 99, then Darrell Dow in the 5, and the 8 of Dusty Curry. Spinning in turn 4, the 5J of Darrell Dow. Caution is out. Mark Moach Jr. ready to restart this. Can he pick up where he left off? That big advantage. He's still in front. Justin Lamb now, the 93X on the move on the low side. He'll get second down the backstretch. Derek Stefanik out for the first time is third, and Bo Glemba is moving forward in the 99. He's challenging for third now in turn 4. Mark Moats Jr. leading, opening it up a little bit down the back straightaway as we come around for the white flag. 1 lap to go this time by. Moats wins it. Lamb second, Stefanik third, Glembo fourth, and Darrell Dow, Nico DeBecco, and Dusty Curry. Bill Yoy in a 13 car has scratched. 7-lap heat race. Your leader is Kevin Miller. J.E. Stoller in the 17, J.E. second. Tom Martinick in the 65 is third, and Chuck Kennedy in car 7 is fourth. Stoller now putting the heat on Kevin Miller for the lead as Kennedy in the 7, the Isley's car, tries to take third from Tom Martinick. Makes the pass into turn 3 and 4. For the lead in 4, J.E. Stoller by a car length into 1. Stoller turning that last lap at 22.044. That's almost 100 and a little over 102 miles per hour. Laps from the checkered flag. Stoller still over Miller, Kennedy, and Martinick, and then George P. Nicola, who's made the switch from asphalt in the 97 over to the dirt trails here in 2010. One lap to go. The Martinsbury Madman, J.E. Stoller. The over and under construction tries on concrete. Last lap, Cafe 17 is going to be your winner. Kevin Miller second. Chuck Kennedy third. Tom Martinick fourth, and fifth to the 97 car of George P. Nicola. Midway missile, Daryl Charlier has the lead in turn 2, and he's still got it down the back straightaway. At Auto Parts, W.J. Beitler, Parker Auto Center, number 12. Clayton Kennedy trying to make a run for the lead off of 4 is second. The Austin's Bleach, number 9. Chris Bassich in the DVG Excavating TS Electric 71C is third. Fourth is the Loose Moose Saloon 17L of Vince Laboon. Daryl Charlier still in front as we close in on the halfway point. Good race behind him, the 9 of Clayton Kennedy, and Chris Bassett with a bolt of lightning down the back chute in the 71C, trying to move into that second spot. He'll make the pass off of 4. The GFG Excavating Shaw chassis car. Clayton Kennedy third, Vince Laboon a close fourth. 2 laps remaining for the Midway Missile. Daryl Charlier gets the win. Chris Bassett second. Clayton Kennedy third. And Vince Laboon fourth. Car 88, John Chips, a scratch. Butch Lewandowski out for the first time in 2010, your leader. Brian Hutchko in the 60 to second. Then it's Eric Goldberg in the 25, Robbie Torrens in the 221, and Ricky Steigerwald in car 00. Brian Hutchko trying to take the lead. Two laps to go. Eric Goldberg, who's got a win this year along with the 60 of Brian Hutchko, running first and second. Jeff Burrow's checkered flag is out for Brian Hutchko over Eric Goldberg, Butch Lewandowski, Robbie Torrens, and Ricky Steigerwald, who's going to have to make the big switcheroo here. He's trying to get her slowed down. Eight laps is the distance. Ricky Steigerwald, your leader. That is Joe Gombash, the third in the 5F, running second right now. Danny White, who started last, is side by side with Alec Bronaszewski for third. Bronaszewski in the 08, White in the 55. 14, Hannah Ramsey in the 5T of Trevor Gombash have their own race going on right now for fifth. And the battle is on for the lead. Joe Gombash, the third, slides hard into turn 3, and he's got the upper hand. Check that. That's Trevor Gombash. I've got my fives mixed up. Trevor Gombash, who's really, this is only the second time out. Ricky Steigerwald in the 4, last year's leading winner, is second. Danny White, who won again 3 weeks ago, last race night, runs third. Trevor is 13 years of age. Four down and 4 to go. Trevor Gombash trying to get his first checkered flag in his second week of racing. Gombash Towing and Salvage, Picasso's Auto Body Cavalier. Joe Gombash III has moved into the 4th spot. One lap to go. Trevor Gombash still leads. Checkered flag waving for Trevor Gombash. This is your second time in the car and you win.
Yeah.
How you been practicing in the junkyard or something?
No.
No, never drove the car.
Nope. Last weekend I wanted to start last to get a chance to get used to it, but
Well, it didn't take you very long.
yeah.
Now you can brag on older brother.
Oh yeah.
People you want to thank.
My mom, my dad, my brother, and whoever else.
When you got the lead so early, or when you took the lead, were you worried toward the end of the race?
No.
No. Pedal down.
Yep.
All right, Trevor, way to go. Trevor Gombash, a new winner in the Young Guns. Mid-Atlantic Dirt Car Super Late Model feature of 2010. Mussolino and Miley. It's an M&M start. Green is out. Mussolino with the lead off at turn 2. Miley on the outside, pulls even down the back straightaway. Lynn Geisler in the 1C is third. Jimmy Steffens in the 38 fourth. Then it's Daryl Charlier in the 27C. Jared Miley and Steve Baker. Ben Miley is your leader. Mussolino second. Geisler third. Charlier fourth and Steffens fifth. Jared Miley still sixth. Steve Baker is seventh. Steffens down on the inside. Pulls alongside of Charlier for fourth, and now pressuring Geisler for third into turn 1. Jared Miley has joined that battle as well, and Steve Baker not far behind. Steffens in the 38 car down on the inside. Geisler in the middle off of turn 4. Lynn is still third. Steffens fourth. Jared Miley now fifth. Daryl Charlier is sixth, and Steve Baker seventh. Daryl Charlier on the outside trying to pull back even with Jared Miley for that fifth spot down the back chute into turn number 3. Ben Miley leads in the Calusi Chevy 99. Tony Mussolino is second. Lynn Geisler third. Jim Steffens fourth. Jared Miley fifth. Daryl Charlier and Steve Baker. Five down and 20 laps to go. 20 to go. Jim Steffens into 38, still fourth with Jared Miley fifth. Close race there through 1 and 2 as Ben Miley is your leader. Tony Mussolino second and Lynn Geisler third. Problem in turn 2, we got a car on its roof. We got a problem in turn 2, a car on its roof. 71M, Mike Bassage. Mike Bassage in car 71M on his roof. Super Snuffers, our safety team, headed to the scene. Mike is out of the car, folks. Mike Bassage is out of the car. Green is out. Jared Miley will be docked 2 spots in the H1 for jumping the start. Your leader is Ben Miley in the 99. 21 Tony Mussolino second. H1 Jared Miley is third. Lynn Geisler is dropped to the back in the Concord Automotive car. Steve Baker to the outside in the 0, trying to take fourth away from Jim Steffens. Eight laps down, 17 to go. And Miley leads Jared at second, but Jared will be penalized 2 spots for jumping on the last start. Into the pits, Michael Davis in the 7M. Jared Miley is your new leader, but with an asterisk. 15 laps to go. Steve Baker in the 0 now, challenging Tony Mussolino for third. Mussolino still third, Baker fourth. The race for fifth. Daryl Charlier in the 27, around the 38 of Jim Steffens. Charlier closing ground on Baker now for fourth. The Midway Missile starting to roll through the top side. Halfway, 12 to go. Baker now to the outside. Steffens and Charlier. Steffens back into fifth. Charlier back to sixth. Jimmy Steffens underneath Steve Baker. Car off the pace, the 2J of Mike Johnson. Johnson in the 2J heading for the pits. Steffens challenging Baker for fourth. Jimmy Steffens ahead of Steve Baker now for fourth in the 38 car. Baker drops to fifth. Charlier is sixth. And Charlier will spin. Charlier spins in turn 2 in the 27. Caution out. Green is out. It's still Ben Miley, Tony Mussolino, Jared Miley third, Jim Steffens fourth, Baker is fifth, John Garvin Jr. getting up into the mix in the J4 car. And now Steffens with a run off the bottom. He's back to fourth. Baker is fifth into turn 1. Baker and Steffens side by side for fourth. Ben Miley leads, Tony Mussolino second, Jared Miley third off of turn number 4. Steffens fourth, Baker fifth, Geisler sixth, Garvin seventh. 5 laps to go for the lead off at 2. It's Ben Miley, Tony Mussolino, and Jared Miley 1, 2, and 3. Into turn 4, down the front straightaway. Still Ben, Tony, and Jared side by side behind them for fourth. Mussolino into the lead in turn 2. Ben goes back in front down the back chute. Into 3 and 4. Ben Miley by car length over Tony Mussolino. Ben Miley back in front by car length down the back straightaway. Jared third. Steve Baker and Jim Steffens have a heck of a race going on behind them for the lead down the front chute. Ben Miley led that last lap. He gets a little high in the 3 and 4, and Tony Mussolino's in front with the white flag waving. Ben second, Jared third. This is it. Jared slides into second. Ben comes back on the outside, down the back straightaway. Tony Mussolino trying to get his first career feature win. Jared Miley slides into 3 and 4. He goes up the racetrack. Off of turn number 4 down the front straightaway. It's going to be Jared Miley, Tony Mussolino, Ben Miley, Steve Baker, and Jim Steffens. Congratulations. You're so soft-spoken. You know, never show any emotion. Were you mad?
After on the restart, I kind of figured, I knew it was iffy on that. I mean, I just try to go as good as I can on the restart. So, I mean, if you're going to get past, if you don't go hard enough. So, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I kind of figured it would happen, though. So I wasn't surprised.
Now, when you were out in front, you were gone. But when you got in third, you were having a hard time. Were they in your line, or is it clean air versus dirty air? Tell me.
It's a little bit of both. I mean, I was a little bit tight, so I had to just go through the corner a lot faster through the center, and I couldn't do that with cars in front of me, so it was just tough, to keep my car where I needed it to get off good, and that's all it is sometimes. A little bit of thing like that can make a huge difference.
Uncle Ben's trying to win his first in a long time. Tony's trying to get his first ever. You're third, coming for the white flag. You stole it from both.
Yeah, it ain't fun unless you're winning a lot, so it's so I like to do.
Game plan going into turn 3.
Tony, he slid up just a little bit there off two, and that's what did it right there. He got slow down the back straightaway, and that's how I was able to get by him. I mean, I'm never gonna do that unless I know I'm gonna clear him. But it was hopefully glad we cleared him. So.
Have you ever won a last lap thriller like that?
One other time with Flinner. Yeah.
Here?
Yeah, it was here.
My memory's not as good as it used to be, but those are fun. It's fun to win, but those have got to be exciting.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited right now about it. It was just a fun race, especially after getting put back there and have to try to get the lead back. So.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Red Miley, your winner in the Dirt Cars Super Late Models. Car 60 is scratched Jim Balls. We're underway. Your Cadet Frenzoid 25. Steve Webb in the 27W in front. Bill Robertson trying to change that down the back straightaway as they squeeze out. Robertson might have glanced off the wall at the Pittsburgh's Pennsylvania Motor Speedway. He flattened a tire. Bill Robertson in the 1B's got a tire flat, and we got contact and a car spinning and a hard hit in turn 4. That all started down the back straightaway, the 27W and the 1B. And Bill Robertson in the 1B glanced off the wall and flattened a tire when he was slowing down in 3 and 4. A couple of cars got together. Steve Webb with a new dance partner, Dave McManus, your front row now for the restart. And we're underway. They got the whole track covered, guardrail to guardrail to turn number 3. Dave McManus is your leader in the 17. Joey Catellus in the 33K second. Craig Catellus is third. Jake the Snake Simmons, who started back in 12th, he's in a hurry now. Jake the Snake is up to 4th. Steve Webb has dropped to 5th. Schwartzmiller, Gary Catellus, Nick Kachuba, Bobby Heim, and Sean Thorne all running together here off of turn 4. 3 wide for a second with Jake the Snake in the middle. He is the meat of a Catellus sandwich. No longer. Craig Catellus now to second in the 64 car. Dave McManus still in front. Jake Simmons third, Joey Catellus fourth, Steve Webb fifth, and Bob Schwartzmiller. Gary Catellus in the 1 to the inside of Schwartzmiller. And cleared out on the bottom rail comes the 92 of Bobby Heim into the mix. McManus still your leader. Jake the Snake to the outside of Craig Catellus. The race for second down the back straightaway. For the lead now in turn 3, Simmons goes to the inside of McManus. Down the front straightaway. 0.037 seconds. Dave McManus had the lead, but no more. Jake Simmons now in front by a car length and a half. Bobby Heim moves the 92 into the top 5. Problems on the back straightaway. We've got 39 in the 00, caution out. Kurt Bish Jr. in the 00 and the 39 of Mike Mon spinning around on the back straightaway. The 1B of Bill Robertson and the 11 of Josh Langer were both able to clear. The Simmons window cleaning, more concrete pumping. Damage Inc. 68X alongside, and Simmons not going to be a start, I don't think. No start. The caution will come out once the cars clear the straightaway. Well, we got a wreck anyway. 17 starts the race. Dave McManus hits the gas pedal and we're underway. Simmons will win the advantage, but it was not a false start. Jake the Snake in front. Craig Catellus trying to get to second. The 64 car. Joey Catellus runs 4th. Gary Catellus is 5th. Catellus, and Catellus sounds like a law firm. Yeah. Bobby Schwartzmiller in the 28. He's working down on the bottom side. And Bob Heim in the 92, right with him. They both get around the 1K of Gary Catellus. They're now running 5th and 6th. Schwartzmiller up to 4th in the Auto House Denny's Restaurant 28. And he left the inside lane open, and Bobby Heim The RJ Meets 92 is right there behind him, as is Joey Catellus in the Drew's Auto Service 33K. Speaking of Drew's Auto Service, the 64 Catellus car is second, or maybe not. Here comes Dave McManus down the middle and Schwartzmiller on the inside. They're even up for second. Jake Simmons by half a straightaway. Craig Catellus has slowed down considerably in the 64 car. He appears headed for the pits. Craig Catellus, who was up as high as second, is off the pace. Coming to the pits off the fourth turn. Still Jake Simmons by half a straightaway over Bob Schwartzmiller. Dave McManus third, Bobby Heim fourth, Joey Catellus fifth, Nick Kachuba is sixth, Gary Catellus seventh. Sean Thorne is eighth. Steve Webb ninth. And Dave Slade runs 10th. Nick Kachuba challenging Joey Catellus for fifth. Kachuba into the top five. Heim edging ahead of McManus for third. Heck of a race behind Jake the Snake. He has pulled away. Straightaway lead for the 68X. Bobby Heim on the inside, edging ahead of Bob Schwartzmiller for second. Those three cars would love to see a caution. 12 down and 13 to go. Jake won 7 features a year ago. Won 4 times in 2008. 7 times in 2007. He has made a few trips to victory lane over the past handful of seasons. He continues to stretch the advantage, now out in front by more than a straightaway. Good race just behind the top 5. Joey Catellus in the 33K and his cousin Gary in the 1K, and now Steve Webb in the 27W trying to make that 3 wide. Ten laps to go, 10 to go. Jake Simmons' fastest lap was 23.419. That's better than 96 miles per hour. He is the fastest car on the Speedway. Sounds like he's missing. Jake the Snake sounds like he's got a little problem under the hood. Car's starting to miss. He's got a huge lead, but he's got a missing motor. Didn't notice it at that time. Hasn't slowed him down. The lead is still a straightaway. Five laps to go. And still missing a little bit. Bobby Heim second, Dave McManus third, Nick Kachuba's up to fourth, Bob Schwartzmiller's dropped to fifth. Yeah, it's not hitting on all 8 by the sounds of it, but track slicks off. He hasn't lost any speed, it would appear. Jake the Snake Simmons less than 4 laps from the Frenzoid 25 win for the Cadets. On the back straightaway, we got a problem. Caution out, 1K, Gary Catellus turned around right at the entrance to turn number 3. So we've got 3 laps to go. I don't know if my ears are playing tricks on me. It sounds like the 68X has got a little bit of a miss. And we're off. Bobby Schwartzmiller going to follow Jake the Snake on the outside. McManus is still second, though. Kachuba and Schwartzmiller racing side by side for third. Joey Catellus is your 5th place car. Two laps to go, 2 to go. McManus close to the wall in turn 1. He brings her down and still has second. Kachuba third, Schwartzmiller fourth. Steve Webb having a great run tonight in the 27W, challenging for the top 5. We've got a lap to go. No doubt about the leader, Jake the Snake. McManus, Kachuba, and Schwartzmiller have got a good race going on for second, third, and fourth in the Sunoco Race Fuels Cadet 25 lap Frenzoid. This will be his 28th career. Whoa, we got a wreck on the final turn of the final lap. Checkered is out. Caution was out. Caution was out before the checker. The race is not over, folks. Kurt Bish Jr. up to 6th, then Dave Slade, Mike Mon, and Josh Langer. Some heavy attrition. Green is out. Bobby Schwartzmiller going to go for it on the low side. He was down on the bottom early in this race. Tires have cooled. Lap to go. Simmons, Schwartzmiller neck and neck. Car length lead for Jake the Snake with the white flag waving. It's Simmons by 4 car lengths into turn number 3. Trying to get that 28th career win. He's going up higher and higher. Schwartzmiller down low. Jake the Snake wins it over Bobby Schwartzmiller. Steve Webb, a career best 3rd, I believe. Joey Catellus 4th and Sean Thorne 5th. Hey, was this car missing or was it just me?
Oh, this thing was breaking up bad. I don't know if something in the ignition went or what, but it wasn't started in the lineup either when we went out, so we got some work to do this week.
But I didn't notice it until there were about 10 laps to go. Then I thought you came down the front straightaway one time, and it sounded like it only hit about half the cylinder.
Yeah, something's going on there. Like I said, we got to strip this thing apart and see what's up. I got to thank Joe Anthony. He built the motor for this thing. Got to thank all my sponsors, More Concrete, Simmons Window Cleaning. LFG Loans, South Hills Chrysler Jeep Kia, Danny, Joe, and all these guys there.
Maybe you didn't need 08. It might have been faster the way it was going. It didn't seem like it was slowing you down.
Yeah, we had to put another carb on this week, and this is the other carburetor I run's better, but this one seemed, it had a flat spot coming off the turns, but it worked out.
This is your 28th win.
Oh, how about that?
You've got 40 to go to catch Ronald Patchen.
Boy, that's a long way. You guys got to deal with me for a while now.
Good luck. Jake the Snake Simmons, your winner in the Cadets, the Frenzoid 25. Into turn 4. Green is out. Danny Karalegas leads. Kyle Lucan is second. Mark Motes Jr. is third. Justin Lamb fourth, and Laura Lucan fifth. The Dave Smith Chevy Race 1 Rocket Chassis G1. Danny Karalegas leading Kyle Lucan into turn 1. Lucan closes a bit into that second turn, but Karalegas with great straightaway speed. Motes is third, Laura Lucan fourth, Justin Lamb fifth, and closing in on he is the 9R of Michael Reft. Laura Lucan trying to take third away from Mark Motes Jr. into the first turn. Lucan now ahead of Mark Motes Jr. for that third spot, and Michael Reft is up to fifth in the 9R. The 2-1s headed to turn 1 with a healthy lead over the third place car of Laura Lucan. It's Karalegas first, Lucan and Lucan second and third. Motes Jr. fourth, Reft is fifth, Lamb is sixth, Daryl Dow running seventh, Bo Glemba eighth, Derek Stefanik ninth, and Colton Flinner is 10th in the 75. A really good race for 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th between Glemba, Daryl Dow, Derek Stefanik, and Colton Flinner. Also for 4th now, Michael Reft in the 9R to the low side. He'll make the pass of Mark Motes Jr. and the McGurvey Electric. Bobby's Lounge Stewart Equipment Service 9R is up to 4th. Chasing the Cindy's Catering 84 of Laura Lucan. Out in front, it's the Dave Smith Chevy 1, followed by the Cindy's Catering Lucan Rep Fab 1 of Kyle Lucan. Lap traffic is just ahead of the race leaders here. Things about to get interesting as we get to the halfway point. Got some good running cars that are about to be lapped. Car into the wall hard, 39, Terry Kerr up on the wall and back down. Yellow is out, red is out. It looked like something broke on that car. It's just turned straight to the right in the middle of turns 1 and 2, went well up on the wall, and then back down, almost rolling over. Terry is climbing out of the car. Terry Kerr out of McDonald, Pennsylvania. 6th, then Bo Glemba and Derek Stefanik, Colton Flinner and Daryl Dow, Dusty Curry and Nico DeBecco, and we're racing. Nine down and 9 to go. 9 laps in the books, 9 laps remaining. The battle is on and the race stays the same except for Justin Lamb, 5th down. Colton Flinner tried to take 6th away from Mark Moach Jr. off at turn 2. It's the best race on the track right now, the battle for 6th. Flinner the 75 and Moats in the 15. Dusty Curry starting to move forward as well in the 80s, challenging Bo Glemba now. Three laps to go, 3 to go. Bo Glemba dropping out of the event in the 99 car. Bo Glemba into the pits of the 99. Danny Kirilegis just over a lap away from his first Pennsylvania Motor Speedway feature win. Down the back chute, Kyle Lucon in pursuit, and Kirilegis with a nice lead into turn number 3. Dave Smith Chevrolet, race 1, rocket chassis. Number 1 of Danny the Greek gets the win. Cal Lucon 2nd, Laura Lucon 3rd, Michael Reff 4th, and who's going to get 5th? It'll be the 93X of Justin Lamb. So far, hey, I know you won before at Dog Hollow, but it's got to be nice to win on your home turf.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely nice to come home and win here. We've been fighting for this for probably the last 2 years, and finally feels good. Hopefully we can come back when Pegger's here, too, and try to give him a little run for his money.
You know, you're running so strong there a couple of weeks ago, and the car got hot, right?
Yes, we ended up hurting the motor, and we just went back to our backup, and hopefully we'll have that one back next week.
Well, this was not too bad. You know, Kyle never really let you get away, but you surely didn't make any mistakes.
I made a couple over in 3 and 4, but luckily we got a little good of a jump on them and got her going.
If you want to thank?
Rocket Chassis, Race 1, Force Inc. for helping us out this past weekend up in Indiana, Dave Smith Chevrolet, Pittsburgh Bottle Shop, Metal Shop Designs, K&K Restoration, which is my own company. I almost forgot. And especially thanks to my whole family, because without them, this wouldn't be possible.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I think my little nephew's going to end up putting me in retirement early, though.
Yeah, you're not looking too bad.
Exactly.
All righty. Your winner, Danny Kirilegis in the Brockers Machine Shop Fast Track Pro Late Models. 7 of Nicola Words to start on the front row. They've elected to start on the back. And we are underway. Vince Lavoon is your leader. Clayton Kennedy into 2nd. Chris Bassage 3rd. Daryl Charlier, Chuck Kennedy, and J.E. Stelter are next. Lavoon still in front. Chris Bassage to the outside of Clayton Kennedy as they race for 2nd. Daryl Charlier now fourth. J.E. Stalder fifth. The Loose Moose Saloon, 17L your leader, but maybe not for long. Look at that move by Chris Bassett right through the middle. The DFG Excavating TS Electric 71C is your new leader. Maybe not for long. Here comes Kennedy to the low side. Laguna is right behind him as Charlier and Stalder are coming in a hurry. 3 laps down. Charlier third now. Kennedy maintains second, and Bassett is in front. J.E. Stalder down on the low side. He's a close fourth. Vince Laguna, who had the lead, is now fifth. Chuck Kennedy sixth. Kevin Miller seventh. This may be the best race of the night. It is so far. That late model race was pretty good at the end. Chris Bassett, Clayton Kennedy, J.E. Stalder, and Daryl Charlier. Charlier, the midway missile, and J.E. Stalder trying to sweep by the 9 of Clayton Kennedy for second and third. The shock car, Chris Bassett in front. At the halfway mark, 6 down and 6 to go. J.E. Stalder back around Charlier by half a car length for second. Clayton Kennedy fourth. Vince Laboon fifth. Kevin Miller a very close sixth. Chuck Kennedy is seventh. And Tom Martinek, Brad Westover, and George Pinacola. 4 laps to go. 4 to go. J.E. Stalder has caught your leader. .152 that last lap for Stalder, the fastest lap of the race. 2 laps to go, 106 miles per hour, his average speed. The lap prior to that, Chris Bassett's trying to protect that inside now. Little higher through 3 and 4. Stalder's been hugging the rail there. 1 lap to go. A car length lead for Chris Bassett into turn 1. Trying to get his first win here in 2 years. J.E. Stalder won opening night, trying to get his second of the season. Stalder's going to make a run for it on the inside in 4. Bassett slipped just the middle part of that corner, and Stalder wins it, coming for the checkered. Bassett second. Charlier third, Kennedy fourth, and Miller fifth. I know the showman you are, so you were just waiting for that last lap to do it, right?
I was trying.
You made up big ground with like 3 laps to go. You caught him in 1 lap. You ran a lap where you averaged over 106 miles an hour that lap. Do you know that? Did it feel that fast?
No, it really didn't. I was slowing up, driving clear underneath the bottom.
You seemed to find something about mid-race there in the bottom of 3 and 4.
Yeah, I had to slow up and stick that nose up against that wall and stand on her.
People you want to thank?
My brother, my wife, which ain't here, the fans.
2 wins now. You're early in the year here.
Feels good.
Feels good. Good. Go get more.
Yeah.
All right, J.E. Stalder, your winner in the Miley RV Service Modifieds. Hey, front two cars got to race from one another, and Brian Hutchko snuck by both. Robbie Torrance lost the belt. Caution for the 221 of Robbie Torrance. Brian Hutchko, your leader, restarting on the outside. Drag race is on. Gerardo Patchen still in front of Eric Goldberg, John Chips Jr. and Ricky Steigerwald. That Eric Goldberg at 25, Gerardo Patchen's ride from last year. Your hobby stocks are turning laps at 86.5 miles per hour. .88 miles an hour that time for Brian Hutchko. He better watch out, he'll get a speeding ticket. Four laps to go. Eric Goldberg trying to close the gap. Brian Hutchko not making any mistakes so far in the Schwartzmiller Ground Maintenance Mousetrap Bar and Grill Oldsmobile. Brian Hutchko gets the win over Eric Goldberg. Sean Chips third and Ricky Steigerwald fourth.
Yeah, another good night. Went down to 250 last night with this car, tore it up quite a bit. Those guys are rough. I know that for a fact. I was there, experienced it, started 12th, ended up in the top 5, and got taken out when I was in 3rd. Spent all night last night down Bob's here, putting the car back together. Got it together throughout the night. Haven't slept yet since yesterday when I was at work. Tired, just want to go home.
Well, you shouldn't sleep at work.
I don't sleep at work, but I was at work all day. Still,
That Bob, he said he hasn't slept since he was at work yesterday.
yeah, where's he at? That's his fault. But, yeah, it was a good night. We started the season off how we ended it last year. Won the Pittsburgh, won the last night of points last year. Came out this year strong. Hopefully we can stay this way. I got to thank Bob Schwartzmiller for letting me keep the car down at his shop, let me work on it. Best person you can ever meet as a friend. I got the hedge band on here. I got Stush Automotive, Cal Racing Engines, Bulldog Tree Care, Doug Lawford, Custom Exhaust Work and Excavating out of Midway, PA, Mousetrap Bar and Grill. Another sponsor I just picked up, ain't on a car yet, is Hannah's Clothing down there in Carnegie. I had to thank Ron, another guy I worked with here. Ron, he was up most of the night with me and all morning, went down 250 with me. Can't ask for much more.
All right, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Ryan Hutchko, your winner in the Hobby Stocks. Folks, thanks for coming out. Have a safe trip home and enjoy the rest of your weekend and all week, and we'll look forward to seeing you back here next Saturday night.